Craig's in for a bit of a surprise. He's in for a bit of a surprise. We fellas had a bit of bad luck lately, and he bought this as an on-runner expecting to pay a few grand on it. Well, saying he brought it to the right man who loves old Land Rovers. So we've brought him in today just to G him up a wee bit because he's off work. He's been off work for nearly a month now. Broken collarbone, so we'll get him in. We'll give him an update on the progress in the old Jeep. So, Craigo, the last time you seen this Jeep, she was in a very sorry looking state, and I remember a certain boy by the name of Connor laughing his socks off at you, going, what did you buy? What did you do to yourself, Craig?
I broke
do you need help?
No, get it on.
So obviously this side.
Yeah.
So he broke his collarbone.
Just out of the sling. Four weeks a day.
So we felt a bit sorry for Craig. He was itching to get, well, not that he can drive just yet. I know. Can you drive? Do you even know?
Hopefully.
I bet, are you allowed to? Do you
I think
know?
So.
You think so?
Now.
So bottom line, you bought this as a non-runner. Engine started. That was it.
Yeah. Went backwards.
And in the interim, Craig, you had a boo-boo.
Yes.
With the Bora.
Yes.
Some man hit you.
Yeah.
Not your fault.
No.
So,
sickening.
So the Bora is no longer.
Not really, no.
No. Anyway.
Yeah.
You brought the Jeep. I started playing with it. I was like, I've seen this problem before. Rang Alwyn. And before you left home that day, which you thought was a non-runner.
Yeah, I thought she was going to need a gearbox.
We had a Jeep driving about the yard like this here. And you were like, what
Couldn't
the...
believe it.
Now, there's a little knack to her. So, P isn't working. The reason for that is, so when you go to start her, you have to bring her into neutral and she'll start.
Yeah.
The reason for that is I seen this in an old Discovery of ours with the same style. Cable can get stretched. So all had happened, your cable had get stretched.
Yeah.
So I took the Jeep, took it to PJ, who does a lot of the mechanic and on our vehicles. So we have different guys do it because we've so many vehicles. But PJ's kind of the guy that likes a challenge. And she's through test.
Yeah.
Where is it? Sitting there?
Is there somewhere?
Full year's ticket on her.
Full year, no advisories.
So Jason with 20 quid. No, I'm only joking. So here, Craig, I'm taking. Is this your first run?
It is
proper
really.
run.
I've only been to Albans and back, which is only what 2 minutes up the road, if even.
It's a big old V8, so we're getting her lit up here. Now we were dogged with little problems.
Yeah.
She went for an intercooler pipe on me when I was testing her. She blew off an air hose pipe. We emptied her with water. We had to get her bled. I thought we weren't sure about the heater, but we realised all of that was due to her severe low level of coolant.
Yeah.
But we worked through all of that. Aircon seems to be working. Everything's working. And your Jeep is on the road, son.
I'd say that's the first car I've owned with aircon that works. Amazing.
Jeremy Clarkson off Wish.
Yeah.
There's young BJ. So we're she's a lovely big boaty yoke. We had Pan Eagle broke her.
Yeah.
We let him lift her from the mechanics. He broke the intercooler pipe. But no, we got her sorted. We came up the road and he also broke the pipe, the hose pipe. So like she was blowing water. It was just like a ball of steam. But I've left a little bit of coolant in there. We're just getting her all topped up. So you've had a rough month, son.
It hasn't been great.
What about the old head? Has it stayed up or is it not too bad?
Yeah.
Has this brightened you up a little bit?
It does.
Well, we went in, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to brighten our Craig up a little bit. We also want to encourage him to get back to work. Because we want... There's always an ulterior motive, isn't there? But like these are, so I have a list I'm going to pull in shortly. So this is the next question. What money were you expecting to pay on this vehicle? When you bought it, what was in your head?
So what I did was I went onto the AI and asked what sort of money am I expecting? Like what can this problem be? So the most, the worst outcome was going to be a gearbox. And there you're probably talking 2-3 grand to get that sorted, I'm pretty sure, and that's a second-hand gearbox, and you have to find one.
Yeah.
And
Well, I know my friend's Range Rover Sport is down actually in Dublin currently, getting a gearbox sorted. So I'll be interested to see what that costs, and that'll give us an idea if something goes wrong with it. Anyway, so you're 2-3 grand in your head for a gearbox.
Yeah. I don't know what notion I had for one of these, you know.
Clarkson's Farm, probably.
Probably, actually, yeah.
And obviously everything else. So like when Alwyn lay in below it and we connected the cable back, and we were able to find D and R. Now, one new cable and P and all will work. It's not that it doesn't work, it's that the cable, but we just thought we don't need it.
No.
So we see how you get on with it. Because the handbrake and all is working perfect. So when Owen lay in below it and we connect the cable, the first thing I noticed was, brakes, not good.
Yeah.
You could hear them, they weren't happy. But took it up to Owen's, took you with me, put her over the pit, looked in below her, and my words to you were, Craig, this is remarkably good.
Yeah.
There was an arm completely gone, which is look, I'm not allowed to use bad language, and I don't believe in using bad language if I can't, but it's an old Land Rover and they're rotten now. Bleep, 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 bleeps.
Yeah, they are.
That's what they are.
Yep.
But PJ's Nagy was an old welder. PJ got the welder out, and we bit of welding. We replaced the arm. We looked at the brakes. Give her an old service. We give her a fairly good looking service, but we said we wouldn't go too mad on too many things till you'd made the decision. Am I keeping? Am I not keeping? So she's through test or whatever. What'd you pay for her?
I paid 1,100 at auction.
1,100 at auction, and you're expecting to pay another couple.
Yeah, I thought, you know, that'd be some Jeep, even if you did spend the extra 2 grand on her, putting a gearbox and all in her. Like, that's some money's worth.
But obviously brakes, calipers, all of these things cost money.
They're wearable parts.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But when you have to start off at the start with them all, they cost money.
Yes.
So, any idea what you've spent? Or what I've spent at this stage?
So,
or any idea what you owe me?
So what I'll get done then? The brakes, the rear arm.
Just basically I send it to my guy and I says, look, get her through test for me. But I've a rule with all the mechanics that work on our stuff. We don't cut corners.
Yeah. Okay.
Young lads like Craig Moss would cut corners.
Occasionally.
But we don't cut corners.
Yeah.
We can't cut corners there. So it's one of our guys doing what he does. We don't cut corners. So I says, look, get that through test, leave her right. Just don't go mad, because I know Craig. Craig would be the sort of boy would turn around and go, ooh, I've got a good Jeep now. I could get good money for that and blow it on.
Yeah.
So there's no point throwing good money after bad. So that was the rule. So any idea? I have the list here. I'll pull in and I'll read it out. What all was done. So it's 1,100 quid. Give me a rough idea what you think this is on the road for. This is before you tax it. It didn't factor in the tax.
Yeah. It's bound to be over 1,000 at least.
Grand 15 here. You wouldn't go to a Land Rover garage and get much done for less than £1,000, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
The only thing in your favour is you're surrounded by Land Rover fanatics like Alwyn, and they do all their Land Rover, and so you've all these guys know their wee tricks and trades, know their way around, know how to source parts, bits and bobs. And also I have a good relationship with Frankie Jameson, who we bought our Defenders off. I rang him about a few bits, a few tips and tricks, and especially how to bleed them. You know, simple things like he said, you don't let them things run warm.
Yeah.
We're at church here, Craig. Maybe this is the place to pull up, hey, because maybe you should maybe say a wee prayer.
Yeah.
Right, let me get my phone. In fairness, Craig, I love her. I've been written about in her 2 or 3 days myself. I'll tell you one negative though. You'll not drive past a fuel station.
No, I wouldn't have thought it.
I hope you're prepared for that.
Yeah. This is going to be the nice car, because I bought a wee run around there.
It's not that nice, lad.
It's nice.
No, this bit's perfect. Everything works. Even the TV works.
Yeah.
The memory seats still work. Armrest. Like, absolutely everything works in this vehicle. The low gearbox, I tested all that. I had it up in the trailer the other night, just making sure she was gripping, everything was going right. Air suspension is all working. All your different modes is working. Manual is working. Your automatic function for your heater is all working. radio, everything is working. I couldn't believe BBC or whatever it was come on the TV the other night. I was sitting rooting about. So here we go. Range Rover, check Jeep, over for MOT, carried out repairs. We'll not say everything that was welded.
Yeah.
People don't need to know that.
No.
Welder was involved. Oiled, etc. Pads, discs, which we expected.
Yeah.
Couple of brake calipers. Couple of brake pipes. Handbrake, which yes.
Yep.
It's on there. You hear it working. Lights, replaced 2 bulbs. Checked fluids, set headlights. Gearbox cable, which we're on about. Fitted battery. Took Jeep to test, etc. Parts, labour, total.
My guess, 1,200.
Oh, there's another 50 quid in here. I forgot about. We forgot. I blew that. I put a big split down intercooler pipe, but maybe we're having a wee bit too much fun. And your guess is what?
1,200.
7. 700, son. 1,100, 700.
Class.
1,800 quid. This baby's on the road legally.
Yeah.
You do realise it's like 800, nearly 800 quid for tax. 700 something.
I figured that out. So I did.
What about insurance?
Insurance wasn't bad, you know.
Got insurance sorted. I'm buzzing. Are you not buzzing?
Yeah, absolutely buzzing.
Well, we were worried about you. So we thought we don't want our Craig getting depressed lying at home.
Yeah.
So we got her sorted. Here she is. We're giving her to you. Sort of took a notion of this one myself. It's not often I go, but I wanted to get it right for you. You're going to have to get rid of all this here.
Yeah, but a good clean and everything.
Okay, I know. If you took her home and give her a real good clean cut, I've left a little bit of red coolant in there just because she was completely completely drained, and getting her blade took a wee bit of work and a wee bit of effort. And I thought we'd no heater, and then as I would get coolant, that's what someone said, when you get the heater working again, you know you're starting to get there. So there you go. Craig, see, sometimes you've got to take a risk.
Yep.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Most of the time, for me.
No, but it doesn't. And I've been here with tractors, but sometimes it does work.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say the person who got rid of this will be absolutely kicking themselves now.
They will,
They probably thought their gearbox was gone.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, it's still an old Land Rover.
Yeah.
But the engine's running like a sweetie mouse. Do you feel like Jeremy Clarkson now?
Do a wee bit, you know. I feel like I'm on a high horse here, like, sitting in this thing.
I'd love to meet that man someday. That's on my wish list. Because I think we've been trying in our own way to do good for the industry, but I think what that man has done is absolutely phenomenal. Like, we're cruising about all the back roads around HQ, and she's just comfy as.
I just can't get over the seats, you know.
And the armrest. And I say the memory function and all still works on them.
The heated seats work too.
Heated seats work.
Nice and warm here.
Heated seats do work. Oh, you have yours on. I have that all tested. Everything in the back works as well.
Heated seats back there too.
Yeah.
Like.
We could hire this off you for filming.
Split tailgate and all. Perfect job.
That's what they always used to use in Top Gear.
Yeah. They used to have these.
All these here ranges.
Yeah.
So what do you think she's worth now then? Like, have you seen any for sale? Like,
I have.
Full year's ticket on them?
It's weird because what I've discovered from looking, green's worth more money than all the rest of the colours. So we're on a winner there with that Tonga green, I think it is. People look for green in these because it's very Land Rover colour, really. And likes of Clarkson having one, and there's another fella, Harry's Garage, he farms as well.
Great fella.
Yeah.
Does some great interviews with Lord Bamford and all, and JCB. I'd like to meet him as well sometime.
Well, we'd fit in rightly with them. They both have green TDV8 Range Rovers. Next for me, I'll have to buy another Bora.
Is that what you're going to have to do?
Yeah.
And have you got the old Bora still?
I do, sitting at my house, not looking all sad.
I think you'll have to buy a Bora, and then we'll have to get something we can swap over, because you have all that air kit and all the parts, swap over.
All the parts. I think I've one picked out, but I just...
Good man.
Just need to wait.